The crowd roars as a towering figure strides to the ring, his golden hair cascading like a lion's mane, a red and yellow ensemble blazing under the arena lights. His theme song, Real American, reverberates through the speakers, electrifying the atmosphere. This is Hulk Hogan, a name that transcends the boundaries of professional wrestling, etching itself into the annals of pop culture. For millions, he wasn't just a wrestler, he was a hero, a larger-than-life figure who symbolized strength, determination, and the quintessential American dream. But beyond the spotlight and the spectacle, the story of Hulk Hogan is a tapestry woven with triumphs, controversies, and an enduring legacy. It is the tale of a man who transcended the squared circle to become an icon of his era. Welcome to Wrestling with Me, the ultimate destination for wrestling fans. Get ready to dive into the world of high-flying action, jaw-dropping moments, and all the drama inside the squared circle. Whether you're here for legendary matches or in-depth analysis, this is the place to be. Don't forget to hit subscribe and ring the bell to stay in the loop as we bring you the best wrestling content every week. Born Terry Jean Bollea, August 11, 1953, in Augusta, Georgia, Hogan grew up in Tampa, Florida. As a child, he had dreams of becoming a professional baseball player, but fate had other plans. Injuries derailed his baseball aspirations, and Hogan found himself gravitating toward music, becoming an accomplished bass guitarist. Yet, the allure of wrestling beckoned. Inspired by larger-than-life personalities like superstar Billy Graham, Hogan began training under Hiro Matsuda, a tough-as-nails wrestling coach known for breaking newcomers both physically and mentally. During his first session, Matsuda famously broke Hogan's leg to test his resilience. He returned to training after recovering, proving his mettle and setting the stage for his transformation into Hulk Hogan. Hogan's burly wrestling career saw him performing in small territories, but his charisma and huge imposing frame quickly caught the attention of Vince McMahon Sr., who at the time was the patriarch of the World Wrestling Federation. It was McMahon Sr. who suggested the name Hulk after noticing his resemblance to the Marvel superhero. Paired with the surname Hogan to appeal to Irish-American fans, a legend was born. The true catalyst for Hulkamania came in 1984 when Hogan defeated the Iron Sheik to win his first WWF World Heavyweight Championship. The victory wasn't just a title change, it was the birth of a cultural phenomenon. Hogan's popularity soared, driven by his catchphrases like "What you're gonna do when Hulkamania runs wild on you," and his advice to fans to say your prayers and eat your vitamins. Under Vince McMahon Jr.'s vision, the WWF expanded nationally and internationally, with Hogan as its poster boy. Events like WrestleMania cemented Hogan's status as a megastar. His match against Andre the Giant at WrestleMania 3 in 1987 remains one of the most iconic moments in wrestling history. The sight of Hogan body-slamming the 520-pound Andre before a crowd of over 93,000 fans is burnt into the collective memory of wrestling fans worldwide. But no Hulk Hogan video would be complete without showing you his most memorable feud with none other than Rusty Brooks. This was way before a straight-edge gimmick. Oh wait, wrong Brooks. This physical specimen of a man just blows my mind. I feared for Hogan with this one. It was all or nothing, but Hogan managed to clinch it after a grueling matchup with Brooks. Hogan's appeal wasn't confined to the wrestling ring. He ventured into Hollywood, starring in films like No Holds Barred and Suburban Commando, and appeared in TV shows and commercials. He became a brand unto himself, representing the pinnacle of what a wrestler could achieve in mainstream media. By the early 1990s, the wrestling landscape was changing. Fans began gravitating toward newer stars like Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels, and Hogan's all-American hero persona started to feel dated. He left the WWF in 1993 and joined World Championship Wrestling in 1994, ushering in a new chapter of his career. However, the mid-1990s were tumultuous for Hogan. His squeaky clean image was increasingly at odds with the edgier, grittier wrestling product that fans desired. This led to one of the most shocking moments in wrestling history, Hulk Hogan's heel turn. In 1996, he formed the New World Order alongside Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, embracing the role of a villain and revitalizing his career. The NWO storyline propelled WCW to unprecedented heights, challenging the WWF in the infamous Monday Night Wars. The NWO storyline propelled WCW to unprecedented heights, challenging the WWF in the infamous Monday Night Wars. Yet, controversies loomed. Hogan faced criticism for his backstage politics, with accusations of using his influence to stifle younger talent. The early 2000s brought further challenges, including a high-profile lawsuit against Gawker over the release of a private video. Hogan filed a lawsuit against Gawker in 2013, alleging invasion of privacy, emotional distress, and violation of his rights. He claimed that the publication of the tape caused significant personal and professional harm. Hogan's legal team argued that, while he was a public figure, the intimate details of his private life were not fair game for public exposure. The trial took place in 2016 in Florida. Hogan's legal team framed the case as a violation of his right to privacy, contrasting his public persona with his private life. Gawker, on the other hand, defended their actions as protected under the First Amendment, claiming the tape was newsworthy and therefore a legitimate topic for public discussion. One key element of the trial was Hogan's argument that his privacy as Terry Bollea the individual should be respected, even though his larger-than-life wrestling persona Hulk Hogan was a public figure. Ultimately, Hulk Hogan won the lawsuit and was awarded something like $140 million. Yes, I've just looked up a couple of articles and it says $140 million. But then it says he settled before the end of the trial for $31 million. Wow, that's a life changer for sure. But anyways, back to Hulk Hogan. I got to admit it, but I myself as a child was a super huge massive Hulkamaniac. I remember sending him a get well soon card when Earthquake squashed all his ribs on the Brother Love show. Talk about marks. I was super stoked when I actually got a card back as a thank you, along with his signature. I was super pumped, running around and even taking Polaroids of it with friends. Everyone wanted one. It was a simpler time back then. Despite his controversies, Hogan's impact on professional wrestling is immeasurable. He revolutionized the industry, turning it from a niche form of entertainment into a global phenomenon. His larger-than-life persona inspired generations of wrestlers, from The Rock to John Cena, and his contributions to wrestling's golden era laid the foundation for the industry's modern success. Hogan's journey is a testament to the complexity of fame. He was a hero and a villain, both in the ring and in real life. This story is one of perseverance, reinvention, and the enduring power of spectacle. While his legacy is not without blemishes, his influence on pop culture and professional wrestling remains undeniable. Hulk Hogan's story is not just a tale of a wrestler. It's the chronicle of an icon who defined an era. From the thunderous cheers of WrestleMania 3 to the boos that accompanied his NWO transformation, Hogan's career is a roller coaster of highs and lows. Yet, through it all, the spirit of Hulkamania persists, a reminder of the magic that happens when charisma, talent, and determination converge. For fans young and old, the answer is simple: remember, celebrate, and let the legend of Hulk Hogan run wild forever. His journey illustrates the timeless allure of professional wrestling, a spectacle where heroes rise, villains fall, and legends are born. Whether inspiring kids in the 1980s to dream big or reminding modern audiences of wrestling's rich history, Hulk Hogan remains an enduring figure. His story, both triumphant and flawed, ensures that the flame of Hulkamania will never be extinguished, living on as an indelible part of wrestling's golden legacy. Well, that's all we've got time for today, and thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of our future content. See you in the next video.